you'll see things in this presentation that are similar. It's on a different scale, but a lot of the impacts would be similar to what Bill talked about. So we think about as fish managers what drives fish communities in inland waters, or this is really anywhere what drives fish communities. What they always teach us in school is that there's fish, there's people, and there's habitat. It's sort of a three-sided thing that drives fisheries. And of course we all got into fisheries jobs because we like to deal with fish, but the other two are probably equally as important and even maybe more so. So we think about climate change, we think that that's probably going to have its biggest impact on habitat. And so if we think about how that's going to affect habitat, some of the obvious things are, well, average water temperature might increase. There may be more variation in water temperature. And then some of these more frequent large storm events that Bill talked about may have impacts on the physical habitat. So we'll go through some of those things. So these are some familiar fish species that are common in Wisconsin inland waters. If you look down on this lower side, these are fish that do well in cold waters. So this would be like Green Lake down in southern Wisconsin, or Trout Lake. It's a pretty rare group of fish for inland waters. These are basically Lake Superior fish, but lake trout, whitefish, Cisco or lake herring. And then as you go up this continuum, you see fish that are more tolerant of warm water and actually more successful in warm water. So walleyes, northerns, perch, muskies, they're pretty common in our northern Wisconsin lakes, and they do well in mid-range water temperatures, kind of called cool water species, as opposed to these cold water ones down here. And then when you get farther up, you look at bass and bluegills and sunfish, crappies. These fish, and even catfish, these fish are common way down in the southern United States as well as in lakes in our state. And so they're fish that are really tolerant of high water temperatures and actually thrive better at those water temperatures. So when we think of changes in water temperatures, we think of fish community interactions, we think of this sort of a scale. Some of these fish are going to benefit from it, other ones are going to lose some of their competitive advantage in warmer temperatures. So if we look at what some of the current climate trends in Wisconsin have been, this is from 1950 through 2006, and this is an average increase in temperature. If you look here in the northwest part of Wisconsin, you're seeing an increase